Yo, what is up, everybody? And we are back with another episode of TFTC Sports. We are in the AFC and NFC championship of the 2025-2026 NFL season. And man, I'm a little bit sad because we only have 2 more games left until September. But I am your host, Real Good Doty.
And it's your boy, man, Kodak Coughlin, the man y'all be going against in the comment page. Trust me, y'all better be nice this week, because I'm going to get the picks right. But hey, I've got my other co-hosts with me today.
Chico Grande, Chico to the 2, Chico 2 times. Let's get it popping. The Steelers are done, but will we get a new coach? Maybe we'll find out on this episode, but stay tuned. Welcome to the show. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling good right now. Looks like my New York Giants are headed in the right direction, or you definitely have to be optimistic because today we finally announced our new head coach, Gavin's old nemesis, John Harbaugh.
Yes.
He is no longer in the AFC North. Now he is in the NFC East. Yes, so I had a brain for it. NFC East. So I'm definitely excited about that, but we're going to get more into that later.
Let's get off of farts and let's get on some picks.
Oh, okay.
And we got Seth's picks. What you got going on with the picks?
Yeah, so y'all need to go to the App Store, download the app Prize Picks, and use promo code PRAWWPQJ4. Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $25. And the cool thing about Prize Picks is you have your Taco Tuesdays where you get stats at a discount, and your Flex Fridays where you put down a certain amount of money and you are protected with that. But today's first play, we're going to select Courtland Sutton under 11 fantasy points. And the reason being is because no Bo Nix and the New England Patriots have a solid secondary, and I expect them to hold Courtland Sutton in check. Unless he just gets lucky on one, touchdown catch, and he has a couple other catches as well. Next, we're going to select Drake Maye for under 19.5 completions. I know the past 3 games he struggled for that. He's going against a Denver secondary that is very stingy, and also they can rush the passer. Drake Maye has been turning the ball over, and I expect them to try to run the ball, even though it's going to be very hard. But Denver has some really good secondary players, so I don't expect him to go over the completions. Also, we're going to select Devontae Adams for over 11.5 fantasy points. I expect them to throw the ball, and I expect Devontae Adams to step up and have a solid game, especially since they're going to be directing all their attention to Puka Nacua. Next, Cooper Kupp over 4 targets. Last game, he had at least, I believe, 6 to 8 targets. I expect I expect Sam Darnold to look his way this game, especially against his old team for revenge. Next, we're going to select Kyren Williams for over 2.5 receptions. I know last game he soared over this, and I expect Stafford to look for him for checkdowns. And last but not least, Kenneth Walker for under 20 rushing attempts. I expect Darnold to throw the ball more than they run. And that's my 6th pick flex.
Ooh.
Flexed on him.
There you have it, 6th pick flex, man. Pay the $20 to win $500?
Yes, sir.
Golly, man.
We're betting big this week.
You know how many margaritas I get from Chalk Joe's for $500? It's a lot.
Like 5. No, I'm just kidding.
What kind of
Inflation.
kind of inflation is this? Yeah, I must be going to pop of those. But nah, man, make sure y'all type in that QR, that code, that user code PRAWWPQJ4 to try to get your money right, man. Every episode we put money in people's pockets. Before we move on, did your slips hit this past week, Doty?
No.
What? None of your slips hit?
One of them. Pretty much what ended up happening was, I'm gonna be honest. You asked me, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you can't get honest over here.
Pretty
man.
much, Curry chalked. He's banned. I'm never combining NBA and NFL. He sold his taco. Stafford pretty much sold us, but it got rebooted because Charbonnet ended up getting hurt.
Okay.
But instead of winning I think 1 something, I ended up winning 40 or 50, but it's all good.
A win's a win.
A win is a win. All good in the hood, man. You came back with some money.
And I won some, but not the full. Man.
You're not the full. Hey, man, he winning the full one right now, man. McColl's winning the full Fondo right now. I believe in him. TFTC Sports believe in him. But now it's time to talk about the next topic here. What we got?
We got Patriots owner Robert Kraft revealed the NFL's upcoming priorities. They want an 18-game regular season, so adding another game to the season. They want a 2-game preseason, so only 2 preseason games. That's a short amount of time for a lot of guys to try to make a roster. And then every single team will get an international game this upcoming season. That's what they're proposing. That's what they want to do.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Jesse. How are you feeling about these things? I don't know. Do you want to talk about the games, the preseason, or the international?
I'm gonna start off with the international games because the NFL is trying to grow. They're trying to build. They're trying to expand the league. And I mean, we've been seeing it at a lot of the games. Yeah, we did miss them, but they weren't really worth it. It was like the Vikings and the Jaguars going overseas.
A lot of trash games.
A lot of trash games. We want to see the Cowboys overseas. We want to see.
I'm gonna bring us on screen.
Yeah, we want to see the Cowboys overseas. We want to see the Ravens, the Steelers, Giants and John Harbaugh and them and Dart. We want to see them overseas.
We want to see the superstars.
Yeah, we want to see the superstars. That's the games that we really want to see.
But what we really want to see,
what?
If we could pause on this topic, we want to see you eat some birthday corn.
And we're gonna wait on it at halftime. So like I was saying, man. So with the international game, I want to see that they are growing. So, but I definitely want to see the good teams out there. I'm tired of seeing all the bad teams. And then when it comes to the hold on.
One thing I want to stay on that, and we could talk about the other 2 things. I do think it's good for the international fans to get better games over there. 100% agree with that. But I don't know if it's good for every single team to do that. If they're gonna have every single team playing the international game, that's a lot of travel and a lot of time for your body to be in the air. I think they need to go. Basically have a 20-week season where you have 1 bye or 2 byes instead of 1, because if every team is doing international, then you need that extra rest. If you're gonna be playing football for 20 weeks, freaking give them 2 weeks of rest. That's the way I feel about the international.
I like man. NFL call them. I mean, I feel the same way. I mean, how do you feel about that when it comes to international games?
You a fan of it or no?
I mean, I think it's cool if you pretty much have the right teams play. I don't think that every team needs to have an international game.
It's wasteful.
If I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, we don't want to see the Titans versus the Cardinals international game. We don't want to see
Titans versus Saints.
Oh, that's nasty.
Well, I just think that
I do Saints versus Falcons overseas. I do that. That's a rivalry game.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah, they could do it to where every team plays, but they would just like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, do it like.
Come on, imagine
every week. You know what I mean? Just like.
Imagine that Steelers.
I just wouldn't like week. You know what I'm saying? Like. 17.
I want
my team playing in London, like a big game, like
right before
in the
playoffs.
morning. Yeah.
I want that. I want Steelers, Ravens.
No, because it's like you gotta understand, like people, sometimes getting up at that time on Sundays, like going to church or going to breakfast with their family.
You know what's great though is if you have where you can record on your TV.
You can.
You record it, and then whenever you wake up,
I just think it takes a lot of toll on the body. You know what I'm saying? Especially like if, for an example. If you have like let's just say a Monday game,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and then you have to after that go overseas.
True. I definitely understand that. Like if you got a Sunday night game and you overseas, and Sunday morning game you overseas, and then your next game is Saturday. Like you can't. NFL can't.
I don't know if
they did that. They've done that. It's been like this past week. We've talked about. Last week we talked about how the 49ers, and I think the Buccaneers had a short week.
That wasn't overseas.
But it's not over. But it can happen.
No, towards the end of the year, they'll do Saturday games.
So I don't want to see things like that. But then with the preseason, the 2-game preseason, I feel like my coaches feel because like a lot of teams coming up preseason, they were rusty. because remember,
They
like
didn't play enough.
they weren't like they doing that nowadays. Where like the preseason comes and like you barely want to play your starters, and then now you got the Steelers going on week 1 and they playing the team and they losing because the defense the defense is rusty.
Yeah, a lot of sloppy play at the early of the season, and it seems like because a lot of teams really didn't play any of their main guys in the preseason games, so really their first 2-3 games is really kind of more of them getting into the season.
Yep, acclimated.
But the one thing that kind of does suck, I am about player safety, and you don't want to get those guys injured before the season. But
True.
the guys trying to make the team are now getting less and less opportunities.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly, especially if you do like a 2-game preseason. Like, what about those guys that really need the reps?
True.
And like, okay, with your starters, like let's just say you only give them like maybe like even if you do a half. I mean, those guys that, that really need those reps.
They're going to get a game and a half of reps to try to make a team.
They're going to be even more rusty because they only have, like, one other game.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
think
just some rich man mentality.
I think there's going to be a lot more diamonds in the rough where a lot of guys that maybe would have had that chance in preseason are going to have to like maybe show it on practice squads and kind of go that route. So, it'll be tough. In the 18-game regular season, I think they're just trying to help out Myles Garrett and keep on giving him more and more games so he can have a bigger sack record. But we all know that
Yeah, I mean,
he doesn't really own that record.
mean, yeah, and what is that gonna do to all these records? Like, you see what Myles Garrett broke the sack record, but everybody want to come out with everybody came out like, well, I did it in 16 games. Well, I did it in 17 games. And like, I mean, now you have 18 games. I mean, that's gonna. I mean, is it still gonna be? Is it still the same? Like, are you breaking the record in 18 games and the other person broke it in like?
No, you're gonna have to start
same?
having those like labels on it where it's like, oh, this person did the most in a
18 game
in
season.
the 18 game season. Oh, this person played when there was 16 games. And you're almost gonna have to have different leaderboards because it's really gonna skew stuff down the road as we get into decades where they're playing more games.
Definitely. But y'all guys comment down below. Do you feel like Robert Kraft is on to something? Do you feel like the
It's off the Kraft macaroni and cheese?
You do, the NFL should do the 18 game, 2-game preseason and more international games. If so, comment some international matchups that you guys want to see, man. I want to see the Ravens and the Steelers week 17 overseas in Berlin. That's gonna be something. And
I want to see you jump down El Toro.
Hey, man. Hey, yo.
But that's not going to happen. Let's talk about the head coaching tracker. A lot of movement in the league. Coaches getting hired, coaches getting fired. Some coaches getting fired and then getting hired as coordinators. So they're kind of getting downgraded, but maybe it's an upgrade in the organization or city they're going to. We got a video clip kind of showing what's going on, and then we'll give you our thoughts here. Hold on, let me pause our background music so y'all can hear this clip.
9 seasons, 8 playoff appearances, 106 wins, 58 losses, 5 AFC championships, but no titles. And that's the problem. That was the problem. That's one of the reasons why he got fired. Yeah, he had the great seasons, but I mean, how many Super Bowl appearances did they make?
No, man, the Bills are going to bill.
Yeah, the Bills, I mean, like I said, they fired Sean McDermott after 9 seasons. And every year, he made the playoffs.
True.
They won the AFC title 5 times. They made the AFC championship, I believe, at least, twice?
Yeah, AFC championship, probably like
5 AFC titles.
They won the AFC title 5 times, but they made at least, I know in 2021 they made the AFC champion. Twice.
Yeah,
in
twice.
2021 and then in 2024. Yeah, they made the AFC championship, and I mean every time they've made the playoffs, they've lost, of course, especially heartbreakers. I just think honestly, it was time to move on from Sean McDermott. But the problem with the Buffalo Bills is they're trying to copy the blueprint of the New England Patriots.
I see that.
Where you get your quarterback, and then you happen to draft, good players, but maybe one of those players are superstar players.
True.
Like with the New England Patriots, Tom Brady was a superstar, and then Gronkowski was a superstar.
Yeah.
But then Julian Edelman was a good role player.
Yeah,
Wes Welker was a good player as well.
I see what you're going to do.
The Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? Who they drafted, who was to take over the franchise over Alex Smith was, you know, a superstar. And
True.
then they already had Travis Kelce, who, you know, wasn't a superstar right away. He had his breakout year in 2014, turned out to be a superstar. And then Tyreek Hill, superstar. And then Kareem Hunt, you know what I mean, who also was a superstar for a little bit. But the problem with those franchises is, Gavin and Kodak, is they put too much pressure on the quarterback, which the GM was like, okay, well, we got our franchise quarterback, so we can deal with, you know, role player guys. You know what I mean? And that will only work for so long. Till you sometimes got to go out and get a superstar like a Stephon Diggs.
True.
You know what I mean? Which they had, and Josh Allen pretty much had his best season with him, but once they traded him, yeah, they still made the playoffs, but they can't get over the hump.
True. Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way, man. I'm still surprised that I'm still surprised that he still got fired. I mean, out of everybody, I thought what's his name? Bean? Was it Brady Bean?
Brandon Bean.
Brandon Bean. I thought Brandon Bean was gonna get fired because he's the one that's making all the choices. He's the one that's picking all the people. He's the one that's deciding, like, oh yeah, the Buffalo Bills, instead of having a star wide receiver, we're gonna play the committee wide receiver. You out here basically throwing Sean Payton under the bus, saying, oh, when we drafted, y'all drafted a whole bunch of defensive players. We didn't draft no offensive players. Y'all thinking that what's it, Palmer? Yeah, I think it was.
They went out and signed Josh Palmer.
They thought he was gonna be the
ridiculous contract.
They thought he was gonna be the guy.
Cut it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and then they extended Khalil Shakur, which to me is a number 2 at best.
Facts.
He's a joystick. He's a slot receiver. Yeah, he'll make some plays. And then Keon Coleman, who they drafted, who they thought was gonna be the guy because they traded Stephon Diggs after the 2023 season, who's a knucklehead and a clear bust. And then they went out and picked up Brandon Cooks, who, to me, played better than Keon Coleman.
True.
And Brandon Cooks is like, what, 33 years old? He was drafted in the 2014 season to the New Orleans Saints, and he's bounced around. And, you know, he's past his prime, but, you know, you shouldn't depend on a guy that's like 33 years old and Brandon Cooks, you know what I mean, to be your number 2 wide receiver.
True. And then the fact that not only did they fire Sean McDermott, they promoted Bean. Yeah. So now he's overseeing everything. So now so listen to Coles, the same person that made all the bad picks just got promoted to now he's a head honcho.
Cooks is
32. Okay, he's 32, but he's gonna be 33.
Yeah. Right? So basically, the person that's making all the bad picks is now he's a head honcho. Now he's official head honcho.
So he can even do worse.
He can do even worse. So I mean, that's just horrible. I feel like, and then now people are feeling like this is gonna turn to the Jerry Jones situation where like this is his team. He's gonna pick little soft coaches. He's not gonna pick any coaches like any
that are gonna backtalk him or anything.
Yeah.
He's only gonna get coaches that he knows are going to bow down.
Well, here's the thing, though, and I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, is they could be waiting for either Shula, the defensive coordinator from Miami.
You think they're going defense?
From the Rams.
I think they're going offense.
Or they could be waiting for Kubiak. But I have a feeling they might promote Joe Brady.
Yep. I feel like they're going
bring
Giants.
back Brian Daboll.
Exactly.
Because I feel like right now, the Bills are kind of in the
New York. They said that Daboll has a real good relationship
with Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
They were like real good friends.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, guys, I feel like they're trying to do the Patriots blueprint with, hey, we got Josh Allen, so pretty much like he makes
machine.
Players better than what they really are, but that only works for so long.
True, and that's why I feel like they lost. They lost because they was trying to ride that Josh Allen train, and eventually he can't be Superman forever.
Yeah,
like the host.
I mean, the coach even brought up when he got fired that he did, like, the roster wasn't up to par, so he felt like it wasn't his fault that the Bills lost, that the ownership and GM should have done better.
True.
with the players.
And then when it comes down, and then I'm gonna go down to all the all the spots. I start from the bottom with the Steelers, and I mean, I feel like with the Steelers, I feel like they should go defensive coordinators. So I'm thinking Raheem Morris, the head coach of Atlanta, or they may go Vance Joseph, the Broncos defensive coordinator, because the Broncos are nice right now in defense. So I can definitely see that.
And then who's the Vikings defensive coordinator?
Yeah, but he didn't cut it. Oh, wait, Van Joseph. He was a Bears head coach.
Yeah, but he's the defensive coordinator right now for the Broncos. So now he won't be available to after the whole Super Bowl and everything is over
should
with.
go after Shula or Kubiak.
Shula went with the Titans, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Salah.
Shula. Oh yeah, my bad.
Shula's from the Rams.
And then
you should honestly go with Kubiak.
And then also, I was also looking at the other coach. You talk about the former Cowboys coach, Mike McCarthy.
Yeah,
I seen Mike McCarthy. Maybe.
I would not be a Steelers fan anymore if we
Mike
signed
McCarthy?
Mike McCarthy. To me, he's just like the worst coach I've ever seen.
You
in
wanted
my
hardball
life.
shooter? Okay.
No,
What kind of coach
no,
you-
just because of the rivalry.
So
I mean, but that almost might be good because he would know Lamar in and out, so that'd be another handful of years
You
of
would
just
love Harbaugh
ruining.
on the Steelers.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, because
So-
we would just our whole goal is just to ruin Lamar Jackson's whole prime right now.
So
Okay,
the
McDermott.
coach for the Steelers,
Yeah.
who do you feel like the coach should be? Should he be more offensive oriented or more defensive oriented?
I'm
the
fine
new
with
coach?
us. Our culture's always been defense, so I'm leaning towards the defensive coordinator.
So yeah, Vance Joseph, I think the Broncos. The Broncos have a nice defense. I see y'all. They got they number one. I forgot the number
But
one.
that's the thing, is like everything I'm seeing with the Steelers is just like baby rumors, but I don't think any of it really has any merit right now.
Uh-huh.
And as you saw the Steelers did with Aaron Rodgers, that the ownership likes to they like to take their time.
True.
They're not really pressed to do anything immediately. I think they're gonna just take their time, and then it'll eventually just be like a random day that they're going to announce it. But I honestly think it could be another month before we know who the Steelers head coach is.
True.
I don't think they're making a decision anytime soon.
True. And then when it comes to the Dolphins, I'm real happy they got Jeff, because I mean the Dolphins, the number one problem with the Dolphins is the defense. The defense wasn't up to par. And then on top of that, like when they go over the code every season, and it always never fails. Like Dolphins in the code is an automatic loss. And now that they have a head coach that's from Green Bay, that's used to playing in the code, hopefully that does make a change. But I mean, how do you feel about him going to the Dolphins? Do you have any feeling any way? Feel like he's gonna make a difference with the Dolphins?
I mean, the only reason why he got
around?
the job because the one of the executives from the Packers got the job in Miami, and then he brought him there.
It's one of those.
Yeah,
one of the
because if
situations.
LaFleur would have got fired, he would have been the next coach, probably of the Miami Dolphins.
Okay. And
You
then
know what I'm saying? But back to what you're saying, I mean, they're probably gonna finish third in the division, or maybe even last,
tough
because
one.
we'll see what the Jets do. But like I said, it's just, he has no experience. We'll see if they bring back. If they decided to keep Anthony Weaver. There's rumors about him might joining the Giants coaching staff, but they're interviewing Jackson from the Minnesota Vikings cornerback coach.
What?
Yeah, they have.
Horrible.
The Vikings had a Pro Bowl corner last season.
Oh, when
Jackson, the cornerback coach.
I didn't know about.
Yeah, they have a really good secondary, and he's under Brian Flores.
Okay.
But I mean, we're gonna see. I know a lot of Miami Dolphins fans are very upset. I saw on Instagram and Twitter they're not happy, especially who are they gonna go for a quarterback? Are they gonna go after Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
The
And
future.
how is that gonna work? You know what I mean, with a rookie head coach.
And then move
But to move on to Stefanski.
to Kevin Stefanski. We can go with the Falcons. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised about that. Like you talk about people, the city that doesn't like it. The city, a lot of people in Atlanta don't like it.
They hate it.
I mean, him coming from the Browns and him having that losing record. Yeah, I mean, it just, and then you just had
The drama with
you had
Shador.
Raheem Morris. I mean, yeah, he was 8-8 back-to-back seasons. 8-8 back-to-back seasons. But I mean, he was still moving up, and then he had the quarterback problem. But I mean, you bringing Stefanski into this situation, you got Penix. What is he gonna do with Penix? What's he gonna do with Kirk Cousins? I mean, now that you see that Matty Ice is now leaving TV and has a new job. I mean, Kirk Cousins, you see Kirk Cousins now more and more on TV. So what is he gonna do? Get some quarterback in the draft and be another quarterback
if
problem
I'm the
situation?
Falcons right now, I'm telling the guy, hey, I want that guy Trinidad. He's my guy.
Trinidad from Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Okay.
I'm praying and I'm crossing my fingers
So you're done with
that
Penix.
the Jets don't draft him. Yes, if that's the guy, and I would try to trade Penix.
Okay.
And I'd ride it out with Kirk Cousins
I mean,
until he retires and then get a bridge quarterback.
true.
But Isn't Cousins going to be out for a minute?
Yeah, I mean, you got Penix. You still got Penix. He was a first round pick, and then you're gonna get another. You're gonna get the Ole Miss quarterback. I mean, so you have those two. I mean, basically the same quarterback problem he was in before. So, I mean, we're gonna have to see about that. And then moving on with the Raiders. I mean, this spot really doesn't matter. I mean, it's Tom Brady's job. Tom Brady's gonna pick the coach. He's gonna control that whole spot and basically control what's going on. Who are they gonna draft there?
Tomlin's going there. No.
I mean,
hey, you know what's funny though is Tomlin, the Steelers still own his rights, so any team that wants to sign him, they would actually have to do a trade and give Steelers some assets to sign Mike Tomlin.
True. And then lastly, I mean, we're gonna ask the question. I need y'all to comment down below with all the vacancies that's open right now. I mean, you got the Cardinals, the Ravens, the Bills, the Browns, the Raiders, and the Steelers. What do you think in order? What are the next coaching jobs to be taken off? I mean, I'm surprised. I thought
I'm gonna say the Browns are gonna hire someone
first out of everybody. And what's the
the Ravens are waiting.
What's the most sexiest pick right now? My bad, I'm tripping. What's the sexiest pick
Las Vegas.
now? The sexiest job right now is Las Vegas.
You're in Las Vegas with Tom Brady. What is not more
but
sexy
you don't control
about
the
that?
team.
Well, you have a lot of money that needs to be spent on the offensive line.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a rookie quarterback.
You can't control the team.
You don't have a lot of draft capital.
It's gonna be Tom Brady's word, not your
You
word.
said fun.
It's not fun. You know what's going on, so you know it's not gonna be fun.
Las Vegas is fun.
Nah, yeah, that's the only thing you got. But it's gonna be just like Miami. Like
you can hang out if you lose, are you really gonna be that sad
Yes.
if you're gonna go
Why
see
not
Bruno
Tom Brady
Mars
be the coach?
afterwards?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy time. I mean,
No, because all he's gonna do is cheat.
horrible. It's gonna happen regardless. I'm thinking the best job maybe. I think the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills would be one of the easiest jobs. All you really have to do. Only thing I feel like they're missing is a star wide receiver.
Yeah, if you want a team that already has a star quarterback, then
Of
it's
course.
the Bills. But
Easy job.
I don't know if Buffalo's really the coolest place to live. You're gonna freeze your ass off.
True.
Um,
Baltimore. Got Lamar.
No, Baltimore's lame. I've been there.
Got
I've
Lamar
got some
Jackson.
cousins there.
Talk about the team. You got
The
a
team
decent
and the
team.
people are lame.
You got a star running back with Derrick Henry. You got Lamar Jackson, who's a decent quarterback. I mean, I feel like the same way with them. I feel like
I think they're kind of like the Lions, to be honest. I feel like that the Ravens had kind of peaked with Lamar Jackson and that they're only going to get worse.
Okay.
I don't think unless they make some
Defensive
major
moves.
changes that they're going to be bad for the next few years.
Yeah, they need something. They need a
They're
big.
gonna miss Harbaugh.
Because Derrick Henry, honestly,
They
has
get Sean
gotten,
McDermott.
if you watch though, but like Derrick Henry, he's like getting to the point where he's not even good enough to get enough snaps as the starting running back.
True.
You almost need another running back to get 50% of the snaps because he starts huffing and puffing and asking to come out. Like he subs out way too much. And then with Lamar's inconsistency and not being able to play in big games or perform well in big games, I just think the Ravens are cooked for like the next decade.
I mean, we gotta see. You guys comment down below. Let us know how you feel about the head coach tracker. Let me know what's the sexiest job.
We didn't talk about Harbaugh.
What about you got them in your winners and losers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we got a whole segment, so you can go on it. Yeah, but yeah, the Giants got him. We got the video clip later and Seth's winners and losers. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be there in just a second.
Yeah, all you Giants fans, calm down, man. I know y'all down there. Comment down below. How y'all gonna disrespect the Giants? What Big was it Blue? Was it Big Blue? Big Blue.
Yeah, well, you want to go ahead and get to it right now?
Might as well get to it right now. Let's go.
We got Seth's winners and
Losers.
losers. So do you want to go into your winners and losers? Or do you want to talk about the Giants first?
I want to talk about the Giants first, and I want to say that how truly ecstatic I am that.
Before we get into your soliloquy, Seth, let's play the video clip.
Okay.
So you could throw in your thoughts on what he said. Let me pause the music here so you can hear him clearly. Here we go.
What an exciting moment. Walk in here and they say New York's a different kind of place, and I would say it's probably true, man. This is pretty amazing right here. This is incredible. And to see those players back there, see those guys smiling and ready to go to work, that gets me fired up too. So to everybody, just thank you very much. Thanks for being here. It's a profound honor to be entrusted with the responsibility of coaching the New York Football Giants. And my dad taught me that they were the New York Football Giants. They weren't just the Giants, they were the New York Football Giants, right, Dad? All the way back.
Yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead, Seth.
I just you can put the music back on if you want.
Hmm?
it's gonna take getting some used to in a good way. I mean, who would have thought John Harbaugh, would have joined the New York Giants, and left got fired from the Baltimore Ravens, and then, now he's the coach of the New York Giants.
Yeah.
It's something to be very, very excited about, considering, the amount of talent that we have, upside, and how we were so close last year and we lost due to coaching, but now we finally got a guy that knows how to coach, is going to bring in the right staff, but he's going to have to make some decisions. His record, he's won the AFC AFC North, AFC North 6 times, 4 AFC championships, 1 Super Bowl win in 2013. His record is 193 out of 124. And it's just really good because now this team has a sense of direction. They got a general in, and he's going to trim the fat. He's going to bring in guys that want to be here, whether it's guys from other teams or from the Ravens. He's also going to get rid of some guys that aren't living up to par, especially like guys like Jarius Slayton that ain't cutting his weight, Jalen Hyatt, also Deontay Banks as well. And if I'm John Harbaugh right now, Shooter and Kodak, I'm telling him I want Cornell Tate. That's who I want. With
you think he's not going to O-line?
I want him because I feel like we're gonna draft O-line later, and we're gonna take care of the offensive line in free agency. But I think that they're gonna probably franchise Wendell, and Neighbors is still, because if you watch, I watched the interview today when he asked about how's Malik Neighbors, and he was kind of and seeing Malik Neighbors still on crutches. You know what I mean? So I think definitely we need to go out and we need to get a receiver that can immediately come in and step in. But Giants definitely have to be my winner in regards to that. So I'm going to go with my losers. And I'm going to go with the refs and the Bills and Broncos game. I mean, that was just a bullshit call. Cooks came down with that. His knee was down. And then when he hit the ground, the guy landed on him and then took the ball out. He was down by contact. The refs completely sold. And the 2 horrible PI calls. I mean, okay, you want to call the last one on Tre'Davious White? Okay, I get it. But the one leading up to that was just bullshit. And they weren't even calling any pass interference calls all game until when it went to overtime. And it's crazy how they didn't even review that. Brandon Cooks catch.
Yeah, they even took they can't challenge in overtime, and they even took a timeout to be like, y'all need to look at that, and they're like, we're not, and it's like, what do you mean? And then what makes it worse is we had playoff games that happened afterwards, and they had literal mirror plays that happened, and they got the 2 other times that happened in different games, they got ruled down by contact. But in this game, unfortunately, it went the other way.
Yeah, and then, it happened the exact same thing, in the Chicago and Rams game, and they marked Devontae Adams down, and people are like, oh, it's the same, it's a totally different play. No, it's not. But yeah, I mean, Josh Allen didn't particularly have a good game. I understand that he turned the ball over going into the second half, but still, he played well enough to win. My next loser is the San Francisco 49ers losing 6-41. I mean, Brock Purdy was terrible. 15 of 47, 140 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 INT, 2 sacks. McCaffrey, 11 carries for 35 yards. Just terrible. Juwan Jennings, 5 of 23. Defense gave up 165 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns, and also 1 receiving touchdown.
One thing I do want to say is I've constantly been a Brock Purdy hater, and I just want to say I was right. I've never believed in Brock Purdy. It doesn't seem like he has the command of the offense. It doesn't really seem like his guys are ride or die for him. I felt like the team had a different type of energy when Mac Jones played. And I would have rode the energy and went with him, and I think they may have got different results, but they're kind of the same team, just like the Buccaneers, where their injury history is just atrocious. They just cannot stay healthy as a team. But sorry,
and they need to get a number 1 wide receiver too as well. Also, I want to mention my next loser, Houston Texans. CJ Stroud, just terrible. The dude has 8 turnovers in the past 2 games.
Yep.
He was 20 of 47 for 212 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 4 interceptions, sacked 3 times. Just pathetic. 2 of 11 from the ground. Marks was 14 of 17. Chubb 4 of 14. Higgins 5 of 59, and Dalton Schultz 247. I understand that Nico Collins didn't even play because he got hurt against the Steelers, got a concussion. Also, Schultz ended up leaving the game, but just not good enough. CJ Stroud is holding this team back. He had a sophomore slump, and then he also had a bad year this year. They definitely might consider playing Davis Mills. They really got to go into this offseason and fix the offensive line, get another receiver, and really think about having a quarterback competition.
Yeah, I don't believe in Brock Purdy, but I actually believe in CJ Stroud. I don't think that he needs to be written off just yet, because when he does lock in, or he actually does have time when the line blocks for him, he can make those passes and get him time on target. But losing the ball in the pocket that many times is unacceptable. He's got to have a better pocket presence and be able to be that aware, and also be a better decision maker in the pocket. Know when to just go down with the sack or to throw it out of bounds instead of just trying to make something out of nothing. You end up hurting your team even more.
Ooh, that's shooter. Okay. I like that.
My next loser, Chicago Bears, losing 23-20. Horrible decision making by Ben Johnson, going for it for 4th downs instead of taking a point. The kicker was 1 for 1 when it came to field goals. He made a 48-yard kick, and he was 2 for 2 extra points. And then that just bad formation on that 4th down. Why are you going shotgun when you're 4th and goal? Why? There's no reason why you should be going shotgun 4th and goal.
Yeah.
4th and 1. It just doesn't make sense to me. And Caleb Williams didn't particularly have a great game. Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns, but he was 23 of 42 for 257, and he had 3 picks. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not good. It's not good enough. Very disappointing. He was 5 for 40 on the ground. He just needs to be able to run the ball more, with his feet if no one's open.
Yeah.
And he just does these dodgeball type passes, and it's just not good. And then Swift, 19 for 76. Loveland, 5 of 56 on 10 targets. That's just shows you Caleb Williams was not throwing good passes.
Yeah.
Moore, 5 of 52, a touchdown. Cole Clement, 3 of 31 in that touchdown. But the Bears will learn from this, but they have to be careful because Ben Johnson just can't be gambling like that. Next, my winner, I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks winning against the San Francisco 49ers, putting a beat down 6-41. Just an amazing job by Sam Darnold. He didn't necessarily have a killer day, but Kenneth Walker, 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground. The defense also creating turnovers and sacks as well. And you got to give credit where credit is due to Sean McDonald. His 2nd year in this coaching this team, and they're already going to the NFC Championship. Walker was 19 of 116, 3 touchdowns. Kupp, 5 of 60. Then Jigba had an off day, but they still found a way to get it done. And them getting to the quarterback twice, also getting an interception, also special teams did their thing too as well. My next team is I'm going to go with the New England Patriots, winning 16-28, getting 4 turnovers. Drake Maye was 16-27, 179, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 sack. He's got to clean up holding onto the ball and fumbling. Stevenson, 16-70. Henderson, 12-25. Booty, 3 of 75 and a touchdown. Diggs, 4 catches, 40 yards, touchdown. Douglas, 2 catches, 36 yards, and a touchdown. This New England defense is definitely stepping up, creating turnovers. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do against the Denver Broncos backup quarterback. Last but not least, the Los Angeles Rams, Matthew Stafford, 20 of 42, not great, 250 yards, 4 sacks. Kyron Williams, 21 carries, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. Parkinson's, 3 for 56. Puka, 5 for 56. But takeaways is the defense getting 3 takeaways and getting the game changing interception. And those are my winners and losers.
Ooh, and there you have it. Seth's winners and losers, man. This is crazy, man. The Giants getting a new head coach. I mean, the Eagles, man, we might have to worry about it. We definitely might have to worry about it.
Yeah, y'all might finish 3rd in your division next year.
Definitely not doing that. But, I mean, hey, man, I definitely agree with the winners and losers. I mean, the 49ers was completely disappointing in the season. I mean, this
They're
playoff
disappointing
game.
every season.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
For
But
the
I mean,
longest.
I can't wait. But now it's time to move on. It's time to talk about bets. It's time to see where I
The
rank.
big game picks, and you're still a loser. That's where you rank. You're at number 2 at 79 and 61. I am at the lead at 82 and 58, and Seth coming up third, 75 and 65. So with one game left,
We got Pro Bowl. What you talking about? We're playing Pro Bowl.
No, we're not. With one game left, it looks like I am going to be this year's big game pick champion. So I don't mean to toot my own horn,
There's 3
but
games
toot
left. I
toot.
can win. Look at tie. You gotta lose all 3, really. You have to lose.
Yeah, it's not
everything.
happening.
Man, yeah.
That's because I'm gonna pick all the same picks.
You're a hater. I can't stand you. That's why I'm picking last. But I mean, there you have it, man. Big game picks for this season. Looks like Gavin ends up winning 82 game. He picked 82 right.
You're right though. You
58
could
wrong.
still tie, but I'm not gonna let you.
I mean, anything is possible.
I'm
for
gonna
possible.
I'll just match your picks.
I hate you.
And then we got the big game bets, and it looks like I'm already out of the race. I came in third in this one myself. I'm the third one out. But the big game bets, we got Jesse and Seth pretty much with the same record. Jesse is just a mere 1 percentage point above Seth when you do the calculations.
For that coffee.
He's got 43 and 37. Seth got 44 and 38, but we go off of your percentage points on your record here. And yeah, Jesse's barely on top. So this is probably going to come down to the last week on who is going to be the big game bet champion. I'm glad that I'm getting the one championship team, but let's see who's going to win one out of y'all and who's going home empty-handed.
I mean, this is the more competitive one. This is for all
This
the
is the hater one.
marbles. This is the hard one. The one you gotta put your money where your mouth is. You gotta know what's going on. But what we got, Cole? What's the first game we got?
Let's go ahead and jump into the first game. So we're going to start off with the Patriots on the road against the Broncos. Now, they both are 14 and 3, but the Patriots being on the road are favored by 5.5 points. I guess that has everything to do with Bo Nix not knowing how to take a knee. But Seth, who are you picking? Is the Bo Nix loss too much to overcome? Is Drake May taking him to the promised land? What do you think?
I think it's going to be definitely not as easy as you think. I would maybe consider taking the 5 points if I'm betting on the Broncos to cover. I expect this to be a defensive juggernaut. Drake May's not necessarily going to be able to do what he wants throwing the ball because Denver has a pretty good secondary. Also, they got to get used to that altitude. But it's going to be difficult because I'm not so sold on Ramondre Stevenson.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The running back.
I think how they're going to win this game is Drake May's not going to turn the ball over. And their defense is going to put their offense in good positions, meaning the Patriots. Like Drake May can't be taking those sacks and fumbling the ball when he gets sacked. Also,
Definitely.
if they want to win this game, they're going to have to be able to run the ball. And I'm not a Ramondre Stevenson guy. And Travion Henderson, to me, can't run between the tackles, and they're not giving him screen passes where I think, he would flourish with that. Stephon Diggs is probably going to go against Patrick Surtain. It's going to be an interesting matchup.
They said Mike Holland might come back. He might play. Mike Holland, the wide receiver.
I don't know who that is.
Mac. Okay.
But give me a low-scoring game and give me the Pats.
Ooh, want to bet on that? Want to bet? Let's go, man. Man,
They're gonna win, right?
I'm going Denver Broncos, man. I got Broncos winning, man. Jared Shitham about to have
What?
his what's his name? What's his last name? Is Jared Stidham. Jared Stidham.
I like Shitham better.
Hey, exactly. Jared about to have his
Stidham. Yeah.
He about to have his Nick Foles moment, man. He finna take the Broncos to the promised land because y'all forget, man. The Patriots haven't won in Denver since 2016.
Crazy.
They haven't won in Denver since 2016. What do you mean crazy? You know how many times they met up? Exactly. I mean, and don't forget about it, man. Jared got originally drafted by who? Who he got drafted by? The Patriots in 2019. So he already know what they expect. I mean, he already know what's going on. So I mean, I feel like that's the little upper advantage he's gonna have. And I mean, don't forget, man, this Denver Broncos defense is still serious. Patrick Surtain, still one of the top cornerbacks in the game. I feel like he's gonna lock down Stephon Diggs. And then you still got Nick Bonita, off a defensive line. Don't forget about him. He's a beast. And like he was just saying, he was praying to God that Drake May don't fumble the ball. And guess what? Like I've been saying these past 2 games, man, he got two rookies on the line, both on the left side. He got Will Campbell and he got the left tackle also in the left guard. So I mean, Nick Bonita them finna definitely do some damage.
Yeah, but I mean, they literally went against the Houston Texans, which was the best defense in the entire league, and I know that they still got after him a little bit, but he at least did enough where they could win.
And
I mean,
it's
gonna be a little easier now.
Nah, it won't, because like I said, this is the third best defense that Drake Mason's going against. He's gonna crumble. And I feel like this is gonna be the one he crumbled.
Last week.
He didn't crumble against the Chargers. The Chargers had a great defense against him.
See what happens.
But they almost lost. And then on top of that, Herbert was hurt. Herbert's coming off the injury. Then on top of that, you got this with the whole little Texas thing. CJ, they almost won the game. Texas could have won that game. CJ Stafford just kept throwing interceptions and picks. I feel like that's the only reason why they lost the game, because that defense is still outstanding. But I mean, I feel like this game right here, I feel like long as Jared basically becomes doesn't try to throw the game away like basically CJ did, because I also get to admit that CJ didn't have any weapons. He didn't have Nico Collins. He didn't have his number 1 wide receiver, so he was trying to make something happen out of nothing. I mean, only thing we missing is the star quarterback. But I mean, I feel like Jared can do something. I mean, as long as we commit to the run game, that's something that I feel like Texas did not do. The Texans had a run game against the Steelers, and that's how they ended up winning. But then when they played the Patriots, it was no run game to be found. So I think RJ Harvey and them are gonna ball out. I can see the running game working against the Patriots. It looks like here the Patriots would allow at least 128 rushing yards in the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kodak. I'm going with the Patriots.
Want to bet?
Yep.
Let's go. This is what I'm gonna need. If I win this, I get 2 and I'm over. Let's go. This is what I need. This is what I need, man. You can say what? So why are you picking the Patriots?
I just feel like the Patriots have been tested. I mean, surviving Houston was a huge test. Bo Nix not being there. And honestly, the Patriots, as much as I wish that the Steelers would have got past Houston and played the Patriots, I feel like the Steelers could have beat them because they beat them earlier this year with the same team. It's just crazy how Houston won. I feel like the Patriots are more together. Mm-hmm. Even with Denver, if we're talking about pre-playoffs towards the end of the season, Denver was, also, and this is when Bo Nix was healthy and playing, absolutely barely beating absolute garbage teams with losing records at the end of the season, and they were
the season too.
Yeah, and they were barely inching out wins against really bad teams, so they definitely play down to their competition, and they rely so much on Bo Nix, and I think with him not playing, that they're going to just be mentally out of it, and I think that's such a huge thing when you know that your best player is not going to play. That's a huge thing to your mental, and I just think that Denver's not going to be able to mentally overcome it.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely gonna see, man. I don't know. I mean, I feel like when it comes to it's different levels. You got special team level, you got special teams, you got defense, you got offense, you got coaching. I feel like when it comes to the defense, the Broncos got the defense hands down. When it comes to the offense, I feel like the offense can be a tie, but yeah, Patriots got the offense because Bo Nix isn't there. But when it comes to special team and coaching, I gotta give it to the Broncos, man. Even though you don't like Sean Payton's a great coach. I think Sean Payton's a better coach than the Patriots head coach. So I feel like
I just don't appreciate people that try to cheat the game and then act like they did nothing.
I feel you. I give you that. Before we move on, we know we gotta talk about that prize piece. We gotta put that money in your pockets. You see my co-host? How much you put $20 for 500?
Something like that.
Yeah,
It was
I'm telling you right now.
What you got on the?
Under completions by Drake Main.
Okay.
Under.
What you got for Stephon Diggs?
Excuse me.
Or
Under, I would say. Let me see what I did. I think I did.
Or with Ramondre Stevenson.
I'm not touching him.
So why are you looking at it up, Coles? What about you? How you feel about anybody?
I probably wouldn't even bet on this game,
Nobody?
to be honest.
Ooh.
I mean,
I didn't
nobody.
play Diggs. I didn't
Stephon
play
Diggs for a touchdown?
I did under his fantasy score Sutton.
Okay. Under with Sutton?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm not really confident on anybody's stats in this
It's a tough
game with
one.
the weather and them being in Colorado.
Yep.
That could play a factor. I probably wouldn't bet on this game, to be honest.
Y'all scary, man. Y'all scary.
Yes.
Nah, I feel you. I definitely feel you. I mean, if anything, I gotta take Stephon Diggs. I take his longest reception because that's one thing he did.
What's that?
Longest reception. Anything that's 15 yards or longer. Anything 15 yards or longer.
He might do that.
I could definitely see that. I
That
could
might be
definitely
his
see
only
him doing
catch.
that. Could definitely be his only catch because he don't really be doing that a lot. But I mean, he did have over 1,000 yards this season, I think. Also, I mean, I think with the Broncos, when it comes to with Sutton, I mean, that's gonna be his number one. I feel like he's gonna get a lot of targets this game. I feel like the Patriots are gonna have a big problem with basically guarding them. But I mean, that's all I got, man. This is gonna be a real tough one. But you guys comment down below who you got winning in this game. I'm going Broncos. They going Patriots.
It's really a lose-lose for me because I hate both teams. So don't get it twisted and think because I picked the Patriots. I like them. I've hated the Patriots my whole life. I wouldn't mind if both of these teams severely injured each other and had like a practice squad go.
I'm
to
really
the Super
betting on
Bowl.
Vegas. I'm hoping on Vegas comes through and, you know, they'll be like, oh, yeah, everybody's going on the Patriots because they think it's an easy win. And then just,
Oh, you think Vegas is going to do this, put the screws to
I
them?
think Vegas will put the screws to it. That's what I really feel. It's going to come down to, like, you know, a
You're
field
right,
goal
you're
to
right.
a referee call. But we going to see, man.
Yeah, because the Patriots are favored by like 6 points. So
Yeah, that's close.
not in a playoff game. It's a lot of points.
Exactly. But
But let's go jump down to the segment we've been waiting for. Let me bring us on screen. It's a halftime segment of Tales from the Crib.
You can barely
Check out
see
our
it.
other channels. Oh, because of
it
the
looks all
box.
crazy.
My co-host is gonna eat
that butter corn.
buttercorn.
That butter
Hold
corn.
on, let me get you a. Let me give you a paper towel in case you got to spit it out.
I like butter for real. Like it says butter corn flavor.
He's gonna eat the buttercorn. Comment down. Oh my God, why is it like that? Take
You
it-
can't even see it. You can
Yeah.
see this side, but you can't see it. Like, let me see. If I put it by my
No.
Put it by your
Yo,
side, you'll see this.
you take a big bite, dude.
Right?
Yeah, you have to.
Uh, Just a tip.
No.
Is it everything you hoped it would be? It smells like farts, in case y'all don't know. The corn on the cob gummy literally smells like turds.
I need some liquor. I need some liquor.
Holy shit.
You got nothing to chase it
Alright,
with.
your turn.
No.
Take a bite of the bottom. Take a bite of the bottom. A bite of the bottom.
I'm not doing it.
It literally almost made me throw up by smelling it.
Y'all gonna leave me hanging a bite of the. It's green.
It's not our birthday.
I'm gonna throw up, dude.
Y'all some haters.
You didn't even get a bite of the corn.
Hey, nah, you saw that.
Don't get that all on the mic stuff. This man making it nasty.
And I deal with rodents too and bugs, dude.
And they won't eat it.
I'd rather see that shit than eat that, honestly. I'd rather go pick up a dead. Oh, dude, yeah, you got the. That shit's giving me a headache. Oh. God.
Who even makes that?
Five Below.
I think absolutely disturbing.
Fuck.
Oh. No.
No.
Yeah. This man trying to be nasty.
Kobe.
Made it, Kodak.
Buckets.
Nah, we can't confirm to make.
You hate her.
Probably hit the floor.
No.
Hey,
Before,
what it tastes like?
nah, it's like butter. No.
Like butter gummy?
Yeah, some butter gum. It's
God,
more.
you still smell it, Gavin?
It's in my
Yeah,
hands.
because it's fool's breath.
It's horrible. But nah. But before we move on, man, I gotta say, man.
Stop talking my way. I can smell it.
My birthday weekend just passed, man. Capricorn season was full effect. I was hanging out with the guys, the fellas, man. We brought it in. We went to the restaurant. We had a whole bunch of fun. Also, what else? Also, this
we went
week,
to the Gundam premiere.
we went to the Gundam premiere. That was fire. I got some buffalo shrimp from Hooters, man. Make sure y'all get that buffalo shrimp from Hooters. I found out that they're not doing they're not doing the happy hour. They're not doing the happy hour thing right now because they're under new management. They're doing the whole thing in limbo, so they're doing half price after hours.
So don't go there.
What's it called? Tips. I gave us $10. Also, man, we gotta talk about it, man. UFC fight coming up this
UFC
weekend.
324. You got Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje for the main event. Co-main event, you got Sonya Dong versus my boy Sean O'Malley. Now, Alexa Grassos and Rose Nunez or something ended up getting pulled from the card, and so did Amanda Nunes and that other girl, Kayla Harris. It's very unfortunate because the card was a banger. It was super of a banger, but now it's just a banger. You know what I'm saying? Because those two fights are off the card, but I still think it's going to be a really good card. I mean, you got Jean Silva that's fighting on the card too as well. I'm looking for some redemption after losing to Diego Lopez back in September for the Noche card. Remember that card?
Yeah.
And we were actually trying to go, but tickets were just ridiculous.
Stupid.
But I'm excited. What fight are you most excited for?
Sean. I want to see Sean back in the winner's circle. I know he has to work his way up to get another title fight, and I believe in him. I just feel like it sucks, when you sometimes finally get a chance to fight in the championship match, and then you go against someone who's literally the worst matchup for you as a fighter. So I just feel like he just got a little bit unlucky like that. But I'm gonna support him on his road back to get another championship fight.
What about Paddy and Gaethje?
Oh yeah. I definitely want to see Paddy. I think Paddy's taking him. Paddy's also on the rise. We've been watching him. Did you see him? What's his name? Wrestling with the girl?
Who, Paddy?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
That one girl that always does the UFC interviews. Same girl.
Nina Drama?
I think so.
I have not seen it.
Yeah, and he was like, "Let me get you in this hole," and she's like, "You're hurting me." It was. I'll have to send it to you when I find it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much. We celebrated our buddy Kodak's birthday. It was a good weekend. Went to BJ's. Pause.
It's a restaurant.
It's a good restaurant. I think Kodak had gotten sick of that butter corn, man.
Too much butter corn in his teeth. Yeah, I had to tell him to go brush his teeth because he literally started talking and it was like hot butter breath.
Yeah. Man, that was more butter on that than they actually put on popcorn at the movie theaters.
Oh my God.
All right, but anyways,
y'all ready to go to the final matchup?
That's what I've got for this halftime.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out all of our other channels. Crib Reactions. I got to update this. We're right at 15,000 subs. Tales from the Crib. We just dropped a podcast today. Make sure you watch that with me and Jesse talking about current events, celebrity news, all of that. Check the links below for our Instagram and the links to the other channels. We also have a gaming channel we get to time to time, play Dead Space, 2K, wrestling, all kinds of fun stuff on the gaming channel. But let's go ahead and get into the final matchup. We got the LA Rams at 12-5 on the road against the Seahawks, who are 14-3, and the Seahawks and Sammy D. Darnold are favored by 2.5 points. Now I want to start off with Jesse. You got that butter out of your mouth, but what's your pick?
Man, I gotta go to Seattle Seahawks this game, man. The Seahawks been dominating all season. I mean, you seen
They
it.
split. How do they dominate?
No,
Oh, okay.
they've been dominating all season, and then you see what they just did to the 49ers.
Yeah.
49ers suck.
BTA, and the same thing's going on.
Like what happened to the U?
No, and the same thing is happening again. They played the 49ers 3 times. The third time, the same thing's happening again. They're playing the Rams the third time. And also when it comes to the Rams, they've been winning, but it's been close games. It's been real close games the past 6 games minus the Cardinal game. I wrote it down right here. They beat the Lions 34-41, but that's close. They lost to the Seahawks 37-38. They lost to the Rams. They lost to the Atlanta Falcons 24-27. They beat the Panthers 34-31. And they just beat the Bears 20-17. Those margins of victories, those are super close games. I feel like this game's gonna be the same thing. The same thing again. I feel like just like the last time they played when the Seahawks won in overtime, the Seahawks gonna win again. The Rams still are having trouble stopping Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's one thing that they still haven't had an answer for.
Seahawks are they gonna be able to stop Puka? He's the number 1 receiver in the league this year.
We didn't stop him last time. He had over 225 yards, but they had Adams and we still won. Yeah, we still won. But it don't matter about that. We got Cooper Kupp. Man, this is Cooper Kupp's revenge game. He finna make sure that the Rams don't win this. He finna make sure the Rams don't win this game. But yeah, I gotta go to Seattle Seahawks. I feel like long as Sam Darnold don't play like CJ Stroud and throw 4 picks before the second half of the game, this defense can definitely do something. Cause I feel like this Seahawks defense is up there with it's almost a Legion of Boom again. The way they've been playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta go that. But I want to see what Seth talking about, man. Who you picking this game?
I'm gonna go with the Seattle Seahawks. They just got all the momentum.
Okay.
I understand that the Rams also came up with an upset, and they also blew a 16-point lead.
Uh-huh.
No, a 14-point lead when they played in the regular season.
True.
And ended up losing in overtime.
And they almost lost.
And they ended up splitting in the season. But I just feel like the Seattle defense is just on another level. I think it's going to be a good game.
Yep.
I know that Zach Charbonnet's out, but Kenneth Walker,
nice.
Clearly giving him the ball. And I just think that the Seahawks have the advantage.
Exactly. And then on top of that, Charbonnet is hurt. They did say that, but if you haven't been watching the Seattle Charbonnet's out. But if you haven't been watching the Seahawks, they've been having the 2 running backs at the whole season. And then don't forget about the special teams. I feel like the Seahawks have a way better special teams than the Rams. When you talk about Rashid Shaheed
running it back.
Yeah, he started off the game against the 49ers, running back for a touchdown, kick return. So, I feel like that's one thing that the Rams definitely have to watch out for is when it comes to the special teams. But
honestly, though, to be honest, I'm picking Seahawks too, but I wouldn't be surprised
if the Rams won.
They are not. They're with Puka, and like you said, every game's been close. The Seahawks could have a mistake or two that cost them a close game if it's going to be a close game. So I think this is it could go either way. But I think just all the things that you said that Seattle's going to have the edge.
Exactly.
And they have a bigger margin for error.
A bigger margin for error. Then on top of that, the Seahawks defense, they ranked top 6 in defense, top 3 in run stop, and number 1 in points allowed with 17 points. It's gonna be a real tough one for Matthew Stafford.
Stafford's done well though. He might be the best quarterback left
this season
in the postseason.
Right now, he's in a running for MVP with him and Drake May.
Yeah, he should probably win MVP.
I definitely feel like he should definitely win MVP. But hey man, this is hard. This is hard. But do you feel like Stafford's gonna retire after this game? Because he is coming up in age. So do you think this is his last season?
I have not heard anything about
Everybody's talking about that.
Him retiring.
He was hurt. They said he was on his deathbed before the season kicked off. They surprised he's even MVP. He had back problems.
Deathbed to MVP.
Isn't that what they said about him at the beginning of the season, Steph? You remember?
Yeah, that he had back problems. Something like sciatica.
Yeah.
Oh, like LeBron.
And that was scared a lot of people, especially from fantasy drafting Puka and Adams, because Jimmy G is the next man up.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Shout out to Jimmy G. I saw a thing
that follow you on Instagram.
That he has made like his conference, like 7 or 8 conference championships in a row. It's like he finds his way to be on one of the teams that make it in the Final Four.
One of the random. That's crazy. I mean, hey.
Either as a starter or as a backup, but he's made like 7 or 8 of them in a row. Conference championships.
That's great. I mean,
that's pretty fun. That's cool. Every season's a long season.
That's true. Oh, and also I think I found out. I don't know if it was. That's the Patriots game. But nah, man. But I mean, can't wait for this game. Now it's time to talk about prize picks. Time to put some money in your pockets. Co-host.
Bet the house on Puka.
Bet the house on Puka?
Yeah. He's going for 300 yards.
You can't.
I don't know, man. It's just, these teams they're really gonna sell out to stop Puka. I mean, I would be very careful.
I
definitely like Kyron Williams receptions over 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Matthew Stafford's yards.
Okay.
I also like Kenneth Walker. Maybe fantasy score because they're gonna lean heavy on
the
him
running back. Okay.
As well.
I did.
And then Devontae Adams.
I definitely like that. I feel like the longest reception. I go long reception for Devontae Adams. I definitely go with that. And then when it comes to if they have 4.5 receptions for Puka or more, I'm definitely taking that. I mean, it's probably have some crazy number like 7.5, but I mean, I'm definitely taking that. And then when it comes to the other side with Jackson Smith and Jigba, I feel like he's definitely going to be able to get a touchdown. Even if they try to lock him down, he's definitely going to be able to get a touchdown.
See what happens, Kodak.
I mean, this is going to be a great game. And also, I'm taking Sam with the interception. He definitely going to throw at least 1 interception this game because he that does happen a lot. But I mean, that's what I'm going when it comes
Sam
to
Darnold's throwing a pick.
At least one. They still gonna win the game though. I mean, I see Sammy throw like 3 turnovers, 1 pick and 2 fumbles, and they still win the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, anything.
He's got a little CJ Stroud.
Anything is definitely possible. But that's who I'm going with. You guys comment down below. Who do you got, Rams or Seahawks? But moving on, man, we're gonna talk about overall about these
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the games. The championship Sunday, both games on Sunday. Patriots Broncos got the early game. Rams Seahawks got the evening game. So comment down below, did your team make their conference championship? Do you think your team has a chance to maybe make the conference championship next year? I know Seth has that feeling.
Yeah.
Seth got a feeling.
We'll see what happens.
Giants going to the Super Bowl.
We'll see what happens. But hey, guys and girls, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate you all riding with us, the day ones as well.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow me on Instagram, realgood_Doty.
Make sure to follow me on Tales from the Crib on TikTok. Make sure to follow me on Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram. Thank y'all for watching our episodes, man. We got a lot of comments on the individual games. I mean, y'all be going crazy, especially when your team win.
People love to go on the games where we picked one team. And they're like, oh, if they lost, they'll go back to that game and be like, bunch of idiots. But on the games where we picked and got right, they won't go back and say.
Exactly.
They can give you your props.
They just want to talk crap to the ones we lose, yeah.
Pretty much. That's
and
what
they're
happens.
like, oh, you see? I'm like, okay, well, put your money where your mouth is then.
See how many other ones we got right.
I bet you're trying to take it back. I bet you want to walk back this take. I'm like, no, I don't.
I still feel the same way. They lucked out.
Exactly.
Yeah, but scan the QR codes. We got one more Super Bowl Sunday show left. That'll probably be a short podcast.
Pro Bowl?
What?
We ain't betting on a Pro Bowl?
No, we're not betting on no Pro Bowls. No one is going to even watch the Pro Bowl.
A Pro Bowl watch party.
Be on the lookout.
Pro Bowl watch party?
Now that the NBA is over, we're going to start, or NFL's over, we're going to have a NFL show or NBA show. And
MLB show.
No, we're not. We don't care about.
Let's go Dodgers.
We don't not care about baseball.
Is
baseball on the logo? No.
True.
But yeah, me and Jesse will have an NBA show, and then Seth is always welcome to come when he has times, because Seth wants to talk shit about his Spurs. Win for MVP, right, Seth?
Yeah, love the Spurs.
Exactly. Love the Spurs. But man, thank y'all for watching, man. It's TFTC Sports, man. This is your boy Kodak Coughlin. Shout out my Philadelphia Eagles, man. We gonna make it up next year. AJ Brown, man. Thank you for getting us a title. But I mean,
AJ, come to the Steelers, baby. You want to play with your dog DK.
Oh, horrible. And then
I'm your boy realgood_Doty. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and also subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. John Harbaugh, baby. Giants are back. Go Spurs, go. I love y'all.
Chico Grande, Chico to the 2. See y'all.
Go
Bye.
TFTC Sports, baby.
Coughlin.
Let's go.